All right, we're over here at the hives. I'm gonna do some grafting in hive number 3. That's my strongest hive. I'm gonna try and make some queen cells because I kind of need to replace one. Actually, I need one, and then I need to replace one, and then I could potentially make 2 splits out of 3 and 4 over here. So I'm gonna do two bars of grafts and see how many take. If not, I'll just say on the Facebook group, hey, I got a bunch of virgin queens, who needs any? But yeah, I'm gonna get in 3. I'm gonna see if I got any like 3-day-old larvae, or day-old larvae, and then yeah, I'm gonna turn hive number 3 into the cell builder and finisher. I was watching a bunch of videos about it. One was from Bob Benny. I'm gonna take his thing, but I don't have a breeder queen like he does, but I'm taking my best hive and using them as my breeder. But it'll be a cell builder, a cell finisher, and then once I believe they get a little bit closer, I'm gonna make the hive 1 again once they get capped off, and then I'll probably just take them out and go put them in my incubator I got in the house and see how many of those actually hatch out. Because like I said, I'm gonna need some virgin queens here to fix these other 2 hives over here, and it wouldn't hurt to have any extras. Other people might need them. So all right, we're gonna get in here, find me a frame that has at least day-old larvae, and then yeah, I'm gonna wipe all the bees off and then go out to the shed, and I'm gonna find the queen first. I'm gonna make sure she's in the second box, because I'm gonna make the bottom box the cell builder, and then I'm gonna put a double screen board in between those 2, make sure the queen's at the top, and I'm gonna leave them there, I think for like 6 days or something, 4 days or something, and I'll get my math right later, and then yeah, I'll just leave them there, and then I'll come back when I think they're finished, and then maybe just put them in the incubator for the rest of the time until they hatch out. So all right, let's get in this hive. All right, let's get up in here. Gotta do this a little bit quick. It did just rain, and it's been very humid today, so I do have the element of humidity on my side today. So take this off. Here, gluing this sucker down. Then take this off. I need to go and find the queen. Man, we got a bird all the way over here. That's crazy. And y'all drew us some queen cups. Maybe it's not a good idea to choose this hive. Queen, you over here? I don't see you. It's a good brood though. Where you at, my queen? Not on this side. I need you to be in the top so I can speed this process up a little bit. There is a lot of like day-old larvae in here. Okay. Not a lot, but there's enough to graft off of. It's not like the whole frame was covered. All these are too big. This is all nectar. Man. In here. Let's see, they are filling all this up with honey. Oops. Oh no, I see a bee with 2 mites on it. I don't know where it was, but I just seen it. That's not good at all. Queen, I'm looking for the queen. A bee with 2 mites. 1 bee. I think it was mites, or it could have been just the brown of its legs. Never mind. Nothing here. So far, I'm looking at this frame for larvae. Man, they're just backfilling this with nectar. That's that ugly cone. All them germ cells. I really wish they would go up in that top box and start drawing that out. I may have to force them and put one of them frames down on the bottom to get them to start it. This queen's going to be difficult. That noise was. All right, queen, where you at? Let's see you here. She's going to be down in the bottom, of course. Jesus, all this nectar. Bee bread. Nothing. I'll speed this video up, get to where I need to be. Man, there's a whole lot of brood on the end frame. All right, now I know she's down here. Boy, this sucker is heavy. You. Oh, this is going to be my frame. This is my frame that I'm taking. There is so many very small larvae in here. Okay, so this is what I want. It's very humid out, so it should be good enough for a minute. I gotta find her at least. She'll probably be difficult to spot. Where are you, girl? Once I find you, this process just gets 10 times easier. I'm gonna need to find some good food frames too. Just flop these around, that way I know they're in the middle. So no eggs here. No eggs here. Queen cup. This is a good food frame. Very good food frame. I need to find her. So this one's going to stay in the middle. And so 23, that's going to be the frame that I put. Of course, she's going to be difficult. Yeah, that's the other food frame right there, I think, maybe. whole bunch of junk in that one. No queen. So this one's definitely going to be in the middle. So we'll get that ready. Might pull this one out. Put it in another hive. God, it smells so good inside a beehive. Something. Looking for the queen. Alright, all these eggs. She has to be around here somewhere. Whole boatload of eggs right here. She's got eggs over here. But where could she be? You know, blue's actually kind of hard to see. I got one frame left and I don't believe she's on it. That means I'm gonna have to go through that top box again, because that's what's setting this whole process up. Shit. I do want this frame though. I want this frame in the middle. Where the fuck could she be? I want this frame in the middle. I don't know where she could be. I wonder if she's up here in this top box again. So I'm gonna set this one. This is the one I want to graft from. So I'm gonna try that. Mama, I need you to be down here. There you are. Girl! Okay. So I'm gonna take this frame out. Where'd she go? She's disappeared. Oh, she's right here. This frame's going in here. know you were all pissed off. Okay, where'd you go? Okay. Part one done. Now I need to get my grafting cells out, which is this middle one right here. Y'all about to tag me, I know it. I'm about to get got good. This one, the back side of this one. Yeah. Okay. So I want this one. What that means is this is going here. I got my double screen board. I'm going to reverse the side on it. Actually, what I need to do is brush all these girls off. Okay, set this over to the side. I'm gonna be quick about this part. We've only got a little bit of time. So take this, set this here. Let's see. All right, we are now in the grafting portion of this. Okay. I'm gonna try and do 2 bars of this, but I need to so what is it? You push this down in here. And you grab your honey. Yep. And then push the honey off there. Kind of losing place here.
Push it in there. Yep. That's all I gotta do. Push it in. I hope it doesn't flip you over. Fuck, I think that one flipped. Hold on, Chief. I didn't get that one. Shucks. I got a feeling this is going to be a dud. Shit, didn't get it. Oh, didn't get that one either. Son of a biscuit. Oh, flip that one over. Shit. Okay, so there's one.
I'm gonna do all of them.
Because I am probably doing this wrong, and I need as many as I can get to take. Yep, that one fucking flipped. God damn it. There is an art to this. Oh, I tried to get you, honey.
Place that. I had a sweat bullet drop down in there. Extra one.
Oh, that's a big one.
I hope I didn't flip you.
There's definitely an art to this. Most definitely. What would happen to you? Oh, you're in there. Okay. Where am I going? Oh, damn it. Some of these you can't get, they just stick to the wall. Like that one. Son of a bitch. I'm trying, girls. I'm sorry. There we go. I don't even know what happened to that one. I don't know. That one was a little big. shit. Sweat dripping. Oh, missed that one. Shit. Oh, I probably flipped you. Shit. Okay.
Okay, so I got that done. All right, so let me get all these racked up in my frame, and then I'm gonna get over there and plop them in. I made this frame up. Looks a little janky, but it should still do the trick. So, okay, where's my rag? Alrighty, so let's go ahead and I will meet you all back over at the hive. Alright, we're coming back in here. We're gonna get back in this hive. I wish I was strong enough to pick all that stuff up, you know? But I cannot. So we're gonna pick this one up. Rubber. That was loopsy right there. I didn't mean to do that. Y'all didn't hear that either. So I did that. Now we're gonna pick this up, which the queen should be in there somewhere. I don't see any queen around here. So we're gonna take this off. They're festooning some kind of hard. Look at all them bees. I should show you all that. Look at all of them. That's crazy. I'm about to fill that hole, girls, don't worry. All right, so then we take our grafted frame, which it's in the middle of 2 food frames. Make sure it's put in the right spot in the middle. So we should just have to take this, plop it on down in here, like so, and then close her up. Close it on up. And now we pray that this takes. So now all the foraging bees and stuff are going to come back in here. And all that. So, alright. What am I going to do with this frame? I got a frame of brood around here or something I can snag from y'all. What'd y'all do to this frame? This is hatching brood and stuff. A little bit of stores. I'm gonna pop this in another hive. So. could just put this one in there, but oh well. Hold up, Chief.
Oops. Smush that bee.
Okay, which one's got all the eggs on it? This is all eggs and larvae, so I'm gonna set this in the middle. Right here, like so. Ooh, they all gave me the bump. Close that up. And then we take this and make sure that the opening is facing out the back on the top, like we had it earlier. All right. And then we take this, place her down here. That right there. Make sure that's all lined up and good. Then we take our queen excluder. Oh, it's not this one, it's the new one. Y'all see them bees diving at me? They aren't happy. Take our queen excluder, put this here. Then we take our super. Super on top, and we are going to be good. I gotta flick all these bees off. Excuse me. I know y'all don't like that at all. You don't know how to get them hive man at you? Do that. All right, so give these bees some feed. Then close her on up. All right, it is Thursday morning and I'm here to flip the queen cells with the queen. I'm gonna take the box off. I got the screwdriver right there, and I'm gonna take the back the screws out of the bottom board so I can just flip flop the boxes easily. You know, it's nice having them real nice and snug, but that is a drawback if you can't just easily flip the boxes around. So we're gonna take care of that. And then I'm gonna put the queen down on the bottom box, and I'm gonna put the queen cells in the top box. And I'm not gonna open the queen cell, I'm not gonna pull that frame out until I get that bottom box back down. So that's gonna be kind of closer to the end of the video. And then I am going to take some of these honey super frames, and I'm gonna swap them down here in this brood box to try and get them to start drawing them out. And then I'm gonna use this hive number 1 as like the one to start drawing them out. And then I'm gonna start dropping them in the other hives and their supers, so they can say, hey, look, something's starting up here. Let's start drawing all the honey frames out. Because my goal is to get all my supers drawn out at least. It'd be great, you know, it'd be great if they could fill them, but I'm not taking any of it this year. They're gonna keep all of it. So I wanna try and get as many frames as I got drawn out, so I am prepared for next year if my hives make it. I got frames that I can give things. If they don't make it, I got a bunch of starter hives ready for new packages to come in. So, well, fingers crossed some of them make it, so I don't have to spend that much money. But yeah, so we're gonna get into hive number 3, swap them queen cells around, and let's get into it. All right, here we go. I don't even necessarily have to look for the queen. I'm just coming in because I know she's up here. Oh damn, look at that. They killed that. Let's not have a repeat of what I did the other day. I'm gonna take all that start giving him new stuff. Okay, so take this off. I don't necessarily need to see down in there. Y'all probably aren't doing anything. Take that off. Take this queen excluder off. This is what I'm going to be using in between the two deeps. It is hot already. All right, so I don't necessarily need to do this. Yep. So I know the queen's up here. Ugh. Look at all them bees. I'm gonna do away with the double screen board. All right. I know you're mad. I'm gonna need all y'all to go to the bottom because I'm about to tip this box so I can get the screws out. So let's go ahead and smash these up to one side. I gotta clean this thing off. Smash that up against one side so I can tip this. Let me get this out. I got any hive beetles up in here? Not one hive beetle. Look at that. I had 3 in here, and that's the most I've ever seen is 3 hive beetles. Okay. All right, bees, y'all about to get mad. Ish. Okay. Never again. I'm not sinking these in. I'll leave them in there though. Have a hard seat. We're going to be causing a major traffic jam up in here, boy. Come through these. Which one was it in? This one? Of course, there's going to be one difficult one. Okay. I think that's it, right? This should just come off? Boop. Yep. All right, that's great. What's up, bees? A whole bunch of y'all. I hope that didn't mess anything up. All right, so now I got to go around front and take the front panels off. Big old wood bridge. There's done. So this should just, in theory, come right off. Yep. Bottom board. I'm gonna use this. I don't necessarily want to What am I doing here? Switch over here. Take the queen. Put her right here. Perfect. Take the queen excluder. Put this right here. This box, put it right here. All right. There we go. That's it. So this frame right here, that should be it, I think. Ooh, lost my breath. It is so hot out here. It said it's supposed to be like 90 degrees today. Oh boy, I'm nervous. Did I have a complete dud? Let me move all these back over. Oh boy, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I shouldn't even move these. But yeah, I'm nervous now because, like, how many of these took? You know, are these all duds? Am I recording? Yes. Okay. Are these all duds? Did I get a couple? I'm thinking if things went well, I have it 5 minimum because I think I flipped the larvae in a cell. There's a lot of bees in this box. All right, here we go. I'm not looking, y'all are gonna see before I do. Ooh. What do we got? Top bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Second bar, 12, 13, 14, 15. Third bar, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Got 19 that took out of 33. Oh, wow. I don't think that's not too bad. It ain't the greatest, but you know, this is my first time, and the fact that I got 19, that's great. All right, so I'm gonna plop these back in here. Let them finish out, and it should, next Tuesday I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna take them out a day ahead of time, or a day earlier, and put them in the incubator, because I think I did get a couple larvae that were a little bit bigger than what I think is the optimal size, which the little ones, they're little. It's hard to see them. But yeah, I'm gonna take them out a day earlier and put them in the incubator, so I don't have any accidental hatches in here. That'd be the last thing I need to have happen. So I'm gonna take them out a day early. Okay. That turned out a lot better than I thought it was. I was expecting it to be like a big fat goose egg. and 19 out of 33, not bad, especially for my first time grafting. So I'm gonna let those roll. I may actually take them out Monday because, like I said, I got an incubator in the house, and I'm gonna just set them in the incubator. That way, I know when they hatch out, I should hear them chirping or whatever, if the queens want to chirp. But piping, that's the correct term. So yeah, I'm gonna put them in my incubator. It didn't look like any of them were like really elongated, so it kind of looked like it worked out. There's all good cells there, because I think the elongated one is the larvae becomes detached from the top of the cup and falls down, and then they build the cell around it. I don't remember seeing any of those, so that turned out to be a plus. So like I said, I wanted to order 4 mated queens. Realized that's kind of expensive. I said, hey, I got 4 beehives out there. One of them would be perfect for a queen right cell starter and finisher. So it was working out. Now I got 19 cells. Hopefully they all hatch. And then I'll have 19 virgins, which I'm not gonna need. I only need 4. And then, you know, I'm gonna break out, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna break out the queen mating nooks. I really don't want to take bees out of a hive right now, but I'll break out the queen mating nooks and put them in those and go get a bunch of bees. It seems like hive number 3 is boiling over right now, so I'll just take a bunch of bees out of there and fill them up. Like I said, I got 24 queen mating nooks. I snagged them for $10 a piece on eBay. Normally they go for like $20 to $30 a piece. So I said, that seems like a great deal. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get them painted up. I'm gonna probably do that this weekend, get them all painted up. And yeah, hopefully I can get some mated queens out of this and let them go, and then see if anybody in the community wants any, because I only need 4, and I'm not going to kill that one. I'm going to do my inspections this weekend, and on the original queen of the old hive that I split over, I'm going to see what she's doing. I hate to snub her out, but if her offspring is outproducing her, she got to go. If the queen that went out and got mated and came back and started laying, if I see way more frames in that box than I do in the old queen's box, got a problem. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do these queen mating nooks. This is an experience. I wasn't expecting to do all this year, but yeah, I think I'm doing a lot more than what a first year beekeeper should be doing. So we're learning along the way, and yeah, there's a lot of steps in these processes, and it's a little bit nerve-wracking if you don't know what's going on or know exactly what you're doing. Like when I was grafting, after like the 8th cell, I started, not saying I got the hang of it, but I started getting a rhythm of plopping them out or pulling them out and dropping them in the cups. I just need to work on not flipping them in the cups, which I think that's probably what happened, why there was a lot of duds. So all right, well, yep, stay tuned for the weekend inspections, and yeah, we'll see what's going on in the hives and where we're gonna go from there. So take it easy, guys. See you in the next one.